All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the recap show of the Powerbomb Nation for this year's WWE Royal Rumble. And what an event it was. It started out like gangbusters and it finished super strong with a fairly predictable finish, but man, was it awesome. We started out with Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns, the first person out on the Royal Rumble this year, followed by Seth Rollins playing all his mind games when you heard Sierra, Hotel, Echo, India, Lima, Delta, Shield announced. Seth Rollins in full tactical gear came through the crowd to the Shield music, and Roman Reigns wasn't having any of it. He was truly upset. Seth Rollins dominated most of the match, and really outside of a few offensive moves, Seth Rollins really does have Roman Reigns' number, and WWE is making sure to stress that in their match. Fantastic match from start to finish. Number one, 5-star match. No match touched this one the rest of the night. It was absolutely phenomenal. It stole the show. It ends in a DQ. Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. However, Roman Reigns retains his Universal title to go on to defend it at WrestleMania. And we'll talk about that moving forward a little bit. But next was the Women's Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble started out a little slow, but it kept pace. And it was it was filled with a lot of great throwbacks to the 90s, a lot of nice surprises. We had Ivory from the Right to Censor in that gimmick. We had Molly Holly and Nikki Ash going at it, the Battle of Superheroes. But the main thing and the main focus of the night was the return of Rowdy Ronda Rousey as she winds up winning, defeating Charlotte Flair and winning the Women's Royal Rumble, and will go on to headline what I'm assuming is going to be night one of WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, Texas. Ronda Rousey back with the WWE on a year contract, won the 30-woman Battle Royal, and it was a fantastic finish. It was a really good match. I can't complain at all. Next, we had the women's heavyweight champion on Raw. We had Becky Lynch versus Doudrop. Doudrop put on a great performance, and Becky Lynch was phenomenal as always, as Big Time Bex goes on to retain her Raw championship. And I have a feeling that we're going to get Ronda Rousey versus Big Time Bex at WrestleMania, based on the fact that Becky Lynch retained her title against Doudrop tonight. The following match was the WWE Heavyweight Championship. We got Brock Lesnar. We got Bobby Lashley in a big-time, real fight feel to it. However, we never got the real big feel of the real big fight. They went back and forth a few times. One never really asserted dominance over the other until Brock Lesnar hit a few suplexes. He hit about 6 or 7 on Bobby Lashley, was clearly in the driver's seat, and then knocking out the referee with an F5. Then Roman Reigns interfered, and that's when we got the interference by Paul Heyman, who tossed the WWE Heavyweight Championship up to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns clocked Brock Lesnar with the ref out, which Bobby Lashley fully took advantage of. And your new WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bobby Lashley, who will go on to WrestleMania to fight whoever is going to win the Elimination Chamber, because, well, we have one more match before we get into all that. The other match was The Miz and Maurice versus Team Grit of Edge and Beth Phoenix. This was, in my opinion, the worst match of the night. It was very slow. I love Edge. I love Miz, but this one just wasn't clicking for me. Edge and Beth Phoenix go over, get the win, hopefully putting this storyline to bed, and hopefully the Miz and Edge can both move on to a worthy WrestleMania opponent. The final match of the evening was the 30-man over-the-top Battle Royal. You've probably already figured out who won, but if you haven't, let's just kind of recap. It goes through. It started out with AJ Styles. AJ Styles spent 25-plus minutes in the Royal Rumble this year, had a phenomenal match. Bad Bunny was your biggest surprise in the event. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio were never in the ring at the same time. No Cesaro. We got Sheamus. Sheamus had a good showing in the match. Omos came out and had a really good showing. It took 7 or 8 guys to team up to take out Omos. Damian Priest looked very good in the match. Kevin Owens. Shane McMahon came out at number 28 and was in there at number 28. And that was a surprise. Bad Bunny 28, Shane McMahon number 9, number 29, Brock Lesnar coming in at number 30. Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble, loses his title earlier in the night, comes out at number 30, and is going on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It is past midnight, but I wanted to get this recap out to you. Everyone who didn't get to see the live stream, make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. You'll find that in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, show me some love. I've been running my mouth for 4 hours, 22 minutes, and 10 seconds. Much love. Peace out.